Alright, so, welcome to Vanilla Bagel, the Roguelike, A Fool's Guide 2. In this series I'm going to be showing off the game, what it's like, and what to expect from it, as well as giving some hints, tips, and strategies that I've been using so far to hopefully help some people survive a little longer. So, this is done by the developer who also did the Aurora Roguelike, which is the one that's set in space. It's known for the people who know about it to be quite difficult, and I would say this one is no different. In fact, out of all the roguelikes that I've ever played, this one is probably the most difficult out of all of them. As you might have noticed, there's not any music to the game, so we're going to be playing our own music in the background. We're actually going to be using the soundtrack from Barony, because I think it'll fit quite nicely. But, instead of me rambling here on the title screen in this weird little window, because of my recording it's kind of messed up, the developer was like, hey, try a different recording thing, but I'm stubborn, so let's go into it. Let me show you how this game works, because I can't do it enough justice just by talking about it. I feel like I really need to show what this game is about. So, first thing you're encountered with here is, choose your difficulty and choose the character you want to play as. As you go down in the lower difficulties, you get access to less and less characters. I would recommend maybe starting on hard. This is what I've been playing on, and I've been getting fairly farther the more I play it and understanding the mechanics, which are... It's, very different. It's not like any other roguelike I've really played. It's a lot more tactical. You gotta have a lot of skill, a lot of knowledge of what's going on. It's definitely the kind of game where, as you play it, you get better and better, whereas most roguelikes you can play 1 or 2 runs and you kind of understand the gist and you can pretty much steamroll it, right? This one is a little bit different. You actually have to learn how things work a lot more, definitely. So, first character you get is a goblin midget. I really haven't played around with him too much, but basically each character will have its own sort of gimmick. The lord here, I suppose, will have a lackey you can carry around to fight for him. This unit here, he's kind of your standard unit. He'll gain more XP faster, and he's just overall a better fighter. The ghost is kind of interesting because you can fly around basically, and what you want to do is you want to get enemies below half health, and then you can actually possess them. So you can become any kind of enemy in the game, but they only last a certain time, and then the thing will expire or until it gets killed. But technically, if the host you're in gets killed, you don't die unless the ghost itself dies. So this one is kind of interesting. I like this. It gives you a lot of leeway, I suppose. So as long as you don't get yourself surrounded, you'll do pretty well in this one. And this one, I guess, is the main character of the game, the Immortal Lich. I haven't played around with him too much either, but actually I really can't comment on them all because I've only played him once. But what we're going to do is we're going to go with the warrior here, and we're going to go just on hard mode, so we have access to him, and it'll start us off with a little bit more HP. So, the game is also, it's like an adventure role-playing game as well. It's not like a traditional roguelike where it's like, hey, you're in a dungeon, go murder kind of thing. This one actually kind of has a story and a world and lots of unique characters to it. So in the bottom here we'll see, the wanderer remembered nothing. Well, almost nothing. He'd been traveling for many months now, but where to? The long road erased his past. There he stood, empty, under the autumn sun. I must be in great luck, he thought. A brave new world for me to enter. Why not, he whispered to himself. I shall earn the title of a baron. So I guess the overall goal of the game is to become a baron. I know one of the goals in the early game here is to get through the mountain pass, and maybe that opens up lands and you're supposed to go see the king or something. Also get new boss slaves. Anyways, as the local peasants with these words, the wanderer stood up and walked down the road. So, as the warrior, you start off basically with a bit of equipment here. Each character will also have different equipment available to him. What you want to do is equip this right off the bat because it's not equipped automatically in the game. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. So you'll wander down the road here and eventually hit this place over here, which is a tavern. You can talk to some people in here. There's some books here that'll give you some tips and just give you a little bit more info about what the world is like a little bit. You can get a bartender here. I'm not sure all the different functions for these people. This guy will sell you what is it? Portal tablets, that's what it's called. And basically they'll allow you to teleport from place to place, or teleport from anywhere back to this place, if so desired. Although you can't use it in the middle of combat, so I'm not really sure how useful it is, because the beginning area is not that large. And most times you only want to use it when you're in dire straits anyway, so good luck running away from an enemy and using that. So basically, this is the overmap here, obviously, but this isn't the entire game map. This is the other way under the mountain. I assume there's a way this leads somewhere over into the other areas, maybe even down here. I haven't actually been able to get through the mountain pass and into the new overmap areas. The game does sort of have like a random static generation. So you'll always have the little rooster tavern here up in the top left, but these areas along these places right here, they'll kind of change randomly every game. So they'll never be in the same spot twice, but they'll always be in the same designated little areas that you can find. So, of course, the title of this is A Fool's Guide to. I think the aim of this series is going to be just showing off what I know so far, and hopefully getting some tips from other people who own the game, and just see what they have to say. So, one of the first things I start off with, as I learned, is I come down here to the Smothering Caves. I'll come down here, and we will, first of all, let me talk about some of the stuff down here, because I didn't get to that, my bad. So if you already noticed, over here on the left side, there's a bunch of different skills you can actually use. And some of these are tactics, so these are the battle stances you can use. Cautious decreases your attack speed, increases dodge and defense, and increases confusion resistance. Swift means basically you can attack faster, you can run away faster. Berserk will give you more attack speed and attack power, but you'll have lower defense. So basically, if you want to kill an enemy really quickly and not worrying about getting hit so much, you might want to go with that. Master, it'll cost you experience, but you will never miss. And then there's a couple of passive bonus things you can do here. Basically, accurate attacks make you attack slower, but you'll hit more often. And power attacks make you do more damage, but you can potentially damage your weapon or yourself if you're just using your fists. While it's becoming enraged, it gives you some bonuses here or something. I'm not really sure. I used it once and I died horribly, so don't go enraged. You can also meditate for different bonuses, but that requires some time, so you want to be safe when you do it. So what I usually do is I meditate here to get my accuracy meditation, my defense meditation, speed up. And what we'll do is we'll head down here, and we'll have a quick look around. We'll also activate accurate attacks. So you notice that there are spider webs around, and there's actually a huge spider down here. It's larger than a human, with a sturdy carapace covered in coarse fur. Fetid, smothering gases come out of its mouth. So this thing is always on the first level of the Smothering Caves. What you want to do is you want to get its attention. You want to back up a little bit. It'll kill that imp down there. No, come back. Okay. It's kind of a poor place. So what you want to do is you want to drag it back here. You'll attack it. Head up the stairs, because it's not going to follow you. Also, if you get poisoned, instead of waiting around for it to basically drain your health, you can come over here and drink this Cavus. Or Cavas, I don't know what to call it. And it'll get rid of the poison debuff on you. Basically, what we want to do is just cheese the system here. Up and down, up and down. Oop. Make sure you don't accidentally meditate right in front of it, because there is no failsafe and you will get eaten alive by a spider while you're trying to meditate. Reflecting on your experiences in front of a giant spider is never really a good idea. So, yeah, just be careful. This game will not forgive any mistakes that you make. I've learned this many, many times. I have been through at least 30 characters by now. Maybe even more. So, luckily we actually managed to kill that without getting too badly damaged. Now, of course, what I recommend if you get below half health in any character, before you kill the spider, go back up, talk to the imp, and he will heal you, but it'll take some of your experience. So if you don't have any experience and you bring the spider down to a really low HP, so you can basically kill it in 1 or 2 attacks, go heal up. If it damaged you, you'll lose no experience, and then you gain experience, and you can level up quite easily. So I'm going to take Power Attack, wait a turn, and then the next level up will come, because that was worth enough experience to level us up twice. I think what I'm also going to do here is I'm going to get movement speed. We were lucky and we got full upgrades on both of those, so. And this spider will give you random equipment every time. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. We got here low, 3, 8, and 1, 3, 10, and 2. So, I'm not sure what weak arms does, but if you see it has a little purple X on it, that means it's corrupted. And you do not want corruption. It will ruin your day. It will ruin your life, actually. So, once you kill the spider, you want to come over here. We picked up its corpse, and what we can do is we come over to the stone furnace, and we can actually cook that meat. It'll last longer. It'll actually heal you more as well. So now we've killed the spider, we didn't get any equipment we can actually use, unfortunately. The smothering caves are also quite difficult. So what I've been having a lot more luck in the early game coming back over here to the mountain pass, and coming down here. Now the mountain pass is very dangerous, because it is full of demons. Demons are definitely subjective in their difficulty. Sort of. Subjective, objective, I'm not quite sure. Like, I've been having a lot easier time down here, but some people might actually have an easier time in the smothering caves. So, that was bad. That was an enemy that I keep forgetting has very dangerous attacks. And we might actually not live through this. So let's get a few more healing point, or movement points. Come here and we'll pick up our healing potion. And it seems, let's see, fire and acid attack. Yeah, we're going to be draining HP a lot, really quickly. So if we can, we want to maybe come down here. Ooh. This could be bad. So this healing potion, we'll do the speed potion. Okay, we made it just close enough. There's barrels scattered around, and sometimes they're water barrels, sometimes they're kvass barrels. The water barrel will actually heal your character back up to half health. So, don't be afraid to use that. So we have a bit of experience, 311. We would like to heal back up to full, but we don't want to waste all that experience on the imp. So we'll come back to the Rooster Tavern Inn, we'll come down here, and it will bring us to a shrine where we can actually enchant our armor with the experience that we have. So, you transfer part of your XP on a light curious, improving the item's resistances. You feel lost and inexperienced, and you transfer part of your experience on an old shield, improving the item's resistances. So basically, you want to get up your elemental resistances as quickly as possible, because that'll help you out in the long run. Oops, I accidentally pressed escape. Luckily, when you press escape, it auto-saves and leaves you out. This game does have permadeath, I should mention that, so don't die. Ever. And I don't think we had enough to put on both of our items. Press M. No, so we only upgraded our armor piece again. That's fine. So, where was it? Under mountains. No. Smothering Cave. You, my friend. Oh ho, a thin-legged wanderer. What you want to descend into the you want to descend into these smothering caves? But are you prepared? What's the worst that could happen? You'll get eaten down there. That's what can happen. Don't even bother going there without enough magic potions. My superiors posted me here as a gatekeeper, or a doctor, for those I couldn't have convinced. So you can heal for free. Yes, frail wanderer, I heal for a fraction of your experience. You didn't think it's for free, did you now? Ha ha ha! Oh, don't you worry. Experience is such a measly thing. Dying from wounds is much worse. Think about it. Alright, heal me now. So, he'll heal you up, take your experience. It's pretty good. Top-notch voice acting. Totally. Alright, where were we now? So, Smothering Caves, no. Let's go back down to the dangerous mountain pass. Like I said, it's kind of hit and miss, depending on what enemies you find. These enemies aren't so bad, I think. Apparently that one had fire as well. I was not paying attention. I don't have any healing. We're probably going to die here. Oh, the fire ran out just in time. Okay, that was close. 70 experience, so we could go up and we're going to go buff again. Basically what you want to do is rush to being able to get your resistances up as far as possible. Fortunately, we didn't get any fire resistance, so that might be bad, but at least we won't have to worry about the acid ones as well. Acid or cold. So, let's see, rating space. There we now. Have my experience, have fun. So actually, it seems that this time around, the mountain pass is quite dangerous. So we're actually going to come down here instead. And we'll meditate. And we'll take on these guys as they come for us. Okay, he doesn't want to play ball, so we'll go around him. I didn't really want to get stuck in these spider webs, but I guess there's no way around it. Cave Gremlin, all these other guys, usually they go down pretty quick, but you never want to get surrounded. Getting surrounded is quite bad. Good God, there's lots of enemies down here. You also want to pay attention to your fatigue down there. If that gets too high, you'll move extremely slowly, and I think you'll also attack slowly as well. Well, actually, we can check. Fatigue grows from attack, slowing down your movement speed. Fatigue decreases with time. If you're swinging your sword a lot, you won't be able to run away quickly. This means you should run from a stronger foe at once, not tiring yourself fighting them. Yes. So it is just your movement speed. Also, I have no idea what's up with that rat. It just seems to be pretty much basically on every level. I'm not sure what it does. Except for pickup items and stuff. Alright, so we managed to kill all those guys. Kill him on the way out. Head back to the Rooster Tavern. And we will upgrade our stuff again. So we have full acid resistance, full cold resistance, and we're getting a little bit more electricity resistance as well, which is good. I totally forgot to cook that corpse. We have time? Yes, we have time. Alright. So we have 4 gold pieces, or 4 copper pieces. Why don't we head down to... Actually, where do we want to go right now? We have potions available to us. These are always good. I suppose what we could do is we come down here. Wait, no. We want to go to the fair. Come down to the fair. Somebody over here, yes. This guy right here, Edad, he will sell you potions and I think he'll sell you a sword as well if you have the money for it. What do you sell? Healing potions and antidotes as well for 1 copper piece. Cool, so is the sword any good? A couple of silver coins. I think I bought the sword before, but I can't quite remember much about it. I do believe it's the same every time, but I could be wrong, so... Alright, give me those healing potions. So what I did there is basically you drop the coin, and the merchant will ask you what you want to buy if there's multiple options, and he'll pick the coin up and drop you the item that you wanted. Most of the time. No, all the time, I'm kidding. There are some shifty folks around, so don't be throwing your money away if anybody asks for it, if you know what I mean. So we have full cold resistance, full acid resistance. Why don't we explore the smothering caves more? What's our experience at? Quite low, so we'll get healed up all the way. Heal me, man. Let's see if we can find the downstairs next. From what I've seen so far, the levels are definitely... they're small levels, but they go on for a long time. There are many different floors to it. I think some of them... I think they all definitely fit up here in the top left on the screen. But at least, I think there's at least... I've been on 4 levels in the Smothering Caves so far. And that's not barring the ones blocked by demons and other such fun nonsense. A good tactic really early on is to just basically farm for corpses and stock up on all the meat that you can. We are poisoned. In fact, it's not that much, but it's still whittling away at our HP, so we might as well get rid of it. Because it can go on for a long time. So, the sooner you get to deal with it, the better. Ah, there's the stairs. And as you go deeper into levels, just like any other kind of game, you'll encounter more difficult foes, but at the rate at which they become more difficult is quite extreme. And you might just see that real soon. Stay vigilant. Always carry excess when available. So we'll eat up a little bit. Carrot poison. And grab a bit of extra meat. So let's just have a look around, see. Okay. This area right here, I've seen this before, so I do believe there is a special mini boss on this level somewhere. He's stalking around. And so far, I, even as a really high level character, have not been able to really go toe to toe with him that easily. That might just be because I'm very bad at the game. And it probably is. This game is very difficult, but it's also extremely fair in a way as well. The only reason you'll be dying mostly is because of your own mistakes, getting impatient or feeling too cocky. There are some times where you get yourself into a bad situation that you really can't escape from. As I said before, the game is not very forgiving. It puts all of it on you, so you want to be very vigilant of what you're doing. Maybe stairs to a small room. Okay, I'll take it. So put items in my chest. The moonshine still. What does this do? Brew explosion potion, possibly. Sip moonshine. Yep. So we'll drink some moonshine, drink some water. Moonshine will hurt you, but it'll give you some attack bonuses as well. So kill that guy. What do we got here? Ah, the dwarf village. So there is water, clean water, clean water. Okay, I think there is a boss thing over here. Yeah. That's it. What do we got here? Who are you? Can't talk to you. Who are you? I'm Shillik. For 50 years I've been gathering herbs. See how robust I am? When I was young, I could lift a man and throw him down to the ground. Herbs gave me this health. Want to be as tough as me? Then remember well. Healing for a copper, and for a silver coin, I'll raise your maximum health. Alright, cool. So one of the things about the warrior is that you cannot raise your maximum health through leveling up. You have to find other means of increasing your health. So far, what I've found is that guy, and there was actually a scroll that I found where it increased my max health as well. So be very careful. And there are some bottles of acid just lying around for whatever reason. I haven't really found a good use for them, but they can get rid of lava and they can burn through walls and something like that. I am Kortashoko, and you're a stranger who came from above. Wait a minute, let me take a look at you. You've seen the sun, the great grass, yes. I can smell the sun to you. I'm a trader, and I'll gladly make your pockets empty, just so you know. What are you selling? I'm selling rare potions, Sunseed Marker. Explosive potions for a gold piece and confusion ethers for 2 silvers each. Can I even try haggling? Yeah, okay. Too expensive for me. And you. Right, recharge wands for a gold piece. I haven't found any wands yet. What a handsome fellow. I'm Posh the Smelter. See my face? Many years ago, my master splashed liquid steel at me. You know, I had no grudge at him. Looks nasty. After that, my life really changed for the better. I stopped thinking about myself too much, lusting after lasses and drinking at pubs. I started doing some smelting. Now, see? Everyone respects me. I'm a master. Although you wouldn't even know what that really means. Want me to help you too. What are you going to do, scar me too? Exactly, handsome. It's simple. Look, find a bottle of acid, spill it here somewhere, and dip your face in it. Oh, I really want to see it. I'll give you an artifact for that. Sword of my people. It only serves disfigured. Really something, old man. I've never done this before because I told him to go screw himself, but let's actually try it out. I don't know if I'll actually believe him, but can I pour it on myself? No. Pour acid on the floor. Go here. Can I splash it on my face? Where is pour acid on face? Is this not an option? There is a button that shows you all the things you can do. Show abilities. It's P. Right to the chest. Can I talk to you? Oh crap, I'm burning alive. Dude, I did it. You really did it. You really lost your marbles, haven't you? I was only kidding, and you really dipped your mug in the acid. Condolences, handsome. Oh well, let me lead you to our sanctuary as a reward. I really owe you with this one for... What goddamn sanctuary? You tubby creepy promised me a sword. Yeah, I kinda figured. The guys in this game are assholes, so... Here's our shrine, handsome. The altar and the table are made of Katahira whitestone. Gods visit this place. You know, if you're a thief and a murderer, everyone will know that, but only at our altar can you absolve your sins, at a price. Lead the way, sly guy. Don't fall behind, follow me, I'll open the door for you. Yeah, except I'm burning from acid. Please, for the love of God, help me. I don't have anything to fix that with. Can we drink this and be done with... Okay, apparently Kvass cures all. Who are you? You're the ugly dude. My weapon is corroding. Awesome. What are you doing, dude? Policy through... Wait, what? Read the journal. Exactly. Okay, switch here. Why are you following me? What? Alright, well. Cool. Forge arrows. Apparently I wasn't paying attention. I have no idea what's going on. This guy's just gonna... Oh. It's very low down here. See, that's right. No one can see it but us. Ready to enter? Of course. What is this place? You hear whisper in ears. The wonder has come. I can feel you. Can you clean my reputation? Here's the conversation. So... I have no idea really what that did at all. That was all useful. I burnt myself and I probably destroyed my sword. So, cool. Attack damage is 1, yeah. Alright, awesome. What about my sword, dude? You clean my reputation. For a price, a high price. Or you forget about your sins and murders. What is the price? The price is high, befitting your deeds, there is no other way. Maybe to pay all of my spin. Okay, so you lose experience, but apparently you're no longer a sinner of the Lord. Something or other. Oh well, and their face is almost as pretty as mine. If you kneel, we're going to be 2 ugly dwarves. Sounds like 2 peas in a pod. You know, I don't really mind. We're going to be a band of freaks walking the valley with you. Either way, travel together. Okay, apparently he'll follow along with us now. I was not expecting that. That actually might be useful. I've never had a follower before, actually, that decided to actually follow me around. There is some guy around that will basically help you out on certain levels, but I've never had somebody actually come along with me, so it's really cool. Grab that, and we will, of course, come back down. Apparently we were carrying the dwarf with us, so awesome. Actually, we'll eat some of that right now. Just might as well stock up on our health. And how are we doing for experience? No experience, that's not quite good. If we find an enemy, get some experience, and then we can probably do master attacks. So there apparently is not the unique enemy on here right now, but you never know. So we can go deeper down. And it gets really dark the further you go down. Oh dear. A lesser Ico. And, okay. Lico, sorry. Alright, now we're surrounded. This could be bad. But I think we'll be okay. Oh yeah, that's right, because my sword is broken as hell. Forgot about that. Yeah, we're totally surrounded now. I think we'll be okay. We can definitely be okay. These guys aren't so tough. See, we're fine. Oh. So that is a rotting boar. There are some enemies that are actually rotting, and they can cause permanent corruption to your character or just instantly gore you to death. Alright, cool. So yeah, I'm dead. Character's gone. Start again anew. The Lich actually has the ability to save the game, so even if you die, you can always load an earlier save, but it costs money to do that, actually. It costs a silver every time you want to save the game. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope this video was insightful to what the game is about and how it operates. If you're still not sure about it, I would say stick around for the next episode, because I'm going to be covering this for a little while, and hopefully be able to make it at least through the mountain pass into the second area, just to uncover more of the game, because that's still quite a bit of a mystery to me. This game is, as I said, really difficult, and basically gives you no help, really, into what you should really be doing. There are books in the tavern that give you tips, but apart from that, it's basically just go and figure out everything for yourself. And in some cruel, sadistic, and masochistic way, I enjoy it. So as I said in the beginning of the video, this is for the people who are into the really hardcore roguelike experience. So yeah, stick around for the next episode. We'll hopefully be able to make it a little bit farther. There are some other things I haven't talked about in this video, but I will talk about them as we come across them in the game, hopefully in the next episode. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you next time. In the meantime, take care.